Ariel, we are back, and today's tip has been sponsored by the Crew Collective podcast. Crew Collective travels into space through the lens of creators to make content about the stars. If you love storytelling, if you love space, you should check them out. But what is today's sponsored tip, Ariel?
Well, we at Daily Tips that may or may not help you also like to make content for the stars. You, Tippedales,
You are
our stars.
The constellations in our sky.
The tip is, in a world of big platforms like Spotify and YouTube, we want you to consider an open source platform like WordPress. And it's a really big deal as content creators to make sure that when people are visiting your sites, the sites that talk about you, that those are your own sites so that you get that traffic and that ultimately you benefit from it, not those big sites. Of course, it is okay for you and also encouraged that your content is available everywhere, but it should be hosted on open source platforms like WordPress.
I'm a big believer in open source software, and there's a lot of things you can do, both big and small. The most popular open source platform is WordPress, there's no question. But also you can use things like Navidrome as an alternative to Spotify. Open source is a great way. One, it's usually supported by a collective of really passionate engineers. And two, it is almost assuredly going to be something that isn't trying to siphon money away from you for anything other than development and hosting needs. Open source alternatives are absolutely wonderful, and you should check them out.
And you know what else you should check out, Ned? It is
What's that?
The Crew Collective podcast, which is available at crewcollectivepodcast.com.
And as a creative, what I love about this podcast is they have artists and musicians and filmmakers and video game people who are just talking about their creative practice on the podcast. It is a joy.
You should have us on, Crew Collective.
Yeah, we're creators.
Yeah.
Why aren't we over there?
Yeah, it's really good to neg your sponsors.
It's so good to call your sponsors out on a sponsored tip. Yeah.
But good news, we're back tomorrow. Come back, learn more from us, learn more from the people that submit tips to us, and we'll catch you then.